Today, Thursday, August 13, 2020, a journalist from Radio France International RFI reached out to the leader of the Ambazonia War of Independence, seeking some clarity on the recent escalation of killings in Ambazonia. The following question was posed. Quote, "I'm just wondering if you'd like to respond to the allegations about Anglophone separatist abuses contained in Agbabala's report published yesterday. Thanks, Daniel." End quote. In his response, Dr. Choayaba made the following remarks. "We don't respond to reports issued by colonialism apologists. Agbabala is a party to the conflict and an enabler of colonialism, and has no objectivity in the gathering, analysis and issuing of credible and objective reports on the conflict between Ambazonia and Cameroon. If your question is with respect to the killing of a female Ambazonian citizen yesterday, I'll have responded to Reuters already, but let me say this. By this morning we have had full information on what happened. This lady is an innocent woman mistaken for a spy, and shamelessly killed. We know who the soldier is and the code of conduct under which he operates must be applied. It's a sister force and we are in talks for actions to be taken. Our forces operate under difficult circumstances imposed by the occupation regime of Cameroon. Without their impunity and occupation, these things will not happen. They must assume full responsibility for the commissions and omissions under conditions they have imposed. On the other hand, Ambazonians must conduct themselves with a high sense of integrity and respect for the sanctity of life and dignity of both citizens and enemies." End quote. A few hours after the leader's response to RFE, Dr. Choayaba on his official Facebook page wrote another cautionary note to the citizens of Ambazonia. He cautioned every citizen to be vigilant on the campaign by those using the current killings as an opportunity to divert attention from the genocide atrocities carried out in Ambazonia by the Army of Cameroon. The following were his words. "Fellow Ambazonians, I have read the reaction to those opposed to our independence to the killing in Muyuka. They want to change the topic. Refuse them that right. The topic is about the occupation of our land, the murder of more than 10,000 people, repeated massacres and genocide, the burning of more than 600 villages, detention of over 4,000, 1 million internally displaced and more than 30,000 refugees. This is the shock and awe that should invite the fury of the world. This is the shocking situation that must be dealt with. We have condemned the killing of our citizen, and will take action, but without Cameroon's occupation there will be no war, without Cameroon's occupation there will be no killings. Cameroon bears absolute responsibility for everything that happens under the conditions it has imposed on Ambazonia. Do not be distracted. Remain focused in your resistance and conduct yourself with respect for human life and dignity." This reporting was compiled by Arthur Matthews for Amba News 24.